Well, Dean, as a performance, how does that stack up to last week's?
No, it was up there with last week's. The only thing missing today was the result. Everything I asked for before the game, the attitude, the application, performance and the work rate was there. The only thing missing was that we didn't get the 3 points that we deserved.
So apart from one moment in that first half, it was almost complete domination.
Yeah, I mean, we made the mistake and, they scored a goal from it. And to be fair, I thought their fans then gave their team a lift and, I thought they dominated for that 10-minute spell then just before half-time. But second half, I thought our movements and quality was there to be seen. And, Ollie scored a wonderful goal. It was a great move. And then we was denied, for me, a stonewall penalty on Ollie Watkins. But we were the ones who were pushing for the victory and just disappointed that we didn't get it.
And the way you played was reflected by the fans, the way they clapped you off at half-time and at full-time as well. Yeah,
I mean, listen, Stoke have got some wonderful players here and, they're rightly favourites for getting promoted. So it makes you, even more proud of the boys, the way they've come and dominated a game against that calibre of players. And the lads are working very hard at the moment. They want to get better. And I think their two performances so far has drawn a bit of a line in the sand as where we can go, and we must continue that we put in these performances like this.
And you mentioned the 10-15 minutes just before half-time, the character the boys showed to come back out and re-establish themselves straight away.
Yeah, I mean, we felt we was very unlucky to go in at half-time a goal down because the majority of the game we dominated. Neil's missed two big chances, which on another day he scores, and we'd had a lot of ball in around their penalty area, and they had to defend valiantly, really, and the keepers made some good saves for them as well. But second half we stepped it up again. We didn't take a step backwards and created chances, and it was great that we got the equaliser.
You mentioned a line in the sand that the team has put these two performances in. Now, how far do you think this team is going at the moment?
Well, I mean, it's very early days, but there's been a lot of continuity within the squad. They know each other, they like each other, they'll work hard for each other, but they'll push each other as well to get better. And that's what I liked about the second half today. I could see them pushing each other to get better and to go and get something out of this game.
And obviously Josh came off slightly early. What was the thinking behind that?
Yeah, no, he held his hamstring, and I thought that he had a hamstring strain, and for me, as soon as he went down holding it, the game was still in play, that I made my decision to change it. I've got good players within the squad at the moment, and if I've got any doubts, then I'm going to make decisions like that.
Because he really helped the side tick for that first hour.
He did, he was very good, and probably annoyed at me that he came off when he wanted to give it a minute, but I weren't prepared to do that. So I think he's okay. But Camo Makosho came on and did very well as well, and did the job that he was doing before.
You talk about very good players in the squad, obviously Southend on Tuesday night. What's your early thinking with a side for that game?
Well, we'll be in tomorrow, and I'll look at the players and see how they are. It's always a tough week, the first week, 2 games. After a tough pre-season, you saw Johan Barbe with cramp at the end. So we'll look at the players and decide who's fit and available, and and which members of the squad we should also use for the game on Tuesday.
But with the depth, regardless, it will be a good side that goes there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll choose a team that we believe can go and win the game at Southend, and that's important to everybody at the club. With the depth and the size of the squad, would it be nice to get a few of those EFL Cup games in, give a few more games to play for a few boys? Yeah, it would. I mean, we did, was it last year or the year before, where we beat, I think we beat QPR in the second round and AFC Wimbledon in the first round, so it is important, certainly for the players who haven't played in the first couple of games or the first month, that they're getting some minutes under the belt.